Good morning, ladies. Debbie Holloway here. Sorry I couldn't join you last week, and oh my gosh, Shauna Martinez did an absolutely amazing job. I was so proud of her. As you can hear, I'm getting over 3 weeks of having pneumonia. So, and last week was probably my worst week. So it was quite a struggle, and I am forever grateful that she stepped in for me. So thank you to her and Candace Decker, who helped me find somebody because I knew I just wasn't well enough to do the call. For today, I wanted to talk a little bit more about leadership, because at our WIRE event, October 4th, a big part of our day is going to be talking about leading. And I've been reading a great book about how to lead when you're not in charge, which I think is a phenomenal thing to think about, because we all have opportunities to lead. We all have moments when we can lead. We all should be thinking about what kind of leader that we are. And many times we don't even think about that. So we are, like I said, we're going to be covering that at the WIRE event October 4th. I have gotten some really cool little things for you guys, little surprises for those of you coming. But we are going to talk about that and work-life balance. And then we're going to spend a little time on how to get comfortable doing video. Nobody seems to like to do video. But I think probably the most important thing, and I just got off a call with 3 people that I had met through lab coat agents who wanted to know about how to create an exit strategy for their business. And as I'm talking to them about creating an exit strategy, what I'm realizing is a lot of that has to do with what kind of leader we're being right now in our community, in our industry. What kind of leader are you in your community? And I shared something on a previous post with you ladies about what are the 10 characteristics of a good leader. And it was interesting. I asked you guys to tell me which one you felt you needed help with. Oh, good morning, Miss Carolyn. I can't wait to see you in October. And what was interesting is self-awareness and the ability to delegate. Self-awareness. I think that is an important thing in becoming a good leader. How aware are you of how you come across? I'll never forget, and I've been to summits with Tom Ferry since 2004, how people show up. How you show up for anything is how you show up for everything. We have to be aware of the tone of our voice. We have to be aware of how we're interacting with people. Hey, Jamie, glad that you're here. I think that's an important one. But I think the ability to delegate for us women is so hard. Why is that? Well, I think I can do it better myself. Well, it would just take me so much longer to tell somebody else how to do it. I'll just do it. I get that. But if you're unable to delegate, you're unable to grow. Oh my gosh, Ruby just joined. Ruby, I adore you. I cannot wait to see you in October. I miss you. The bottom line is, you got to figure out how to delegate. Ruby, by the way, is phenomenal at delegating. And I think, is it something you're born with? No, I don't think anybody's a born leader. I don't think it works that way. But if you want to be a good leader, if you check out the post I made with the 10 characteristics, you've got to ask yourself, how are you doing in each of those categories? And I think the bottom line is the ability to delegate. If you don't understand delegation, and we're going to talk about this at the WIRE event, how to delegate and not feel like you're going to lose your mind or that you're losing your grip. We'll talk about that at the WIRE event. And if you haven't signed up for WIRE, the link is on the page. All you have to do is sign up. It's a half a day with some amazing women, and we're going to learn some phenomenal stuff. And I think the highlight of the event is going to be Betty Graham. If you don't know Betty Graham, you need to look up Betty Graham. This woman's life has been unbelievable. Started as the daughter of a cotton farmer, I think in Alabama. And what she's done is incredible. Her leadership skills, her ability to balance her work and her personal life, how she interacts with people. It'll be the most phenomenal talk you'll hear. So if you haven't signed up for Wire, do. If you're not sure how to sign up, you can always private message me on Facebook. Bottom line is, I want you to be thinking about, if you are to be a great leader, what do you feel you're missing? What do you need? I'll repost that slide that I had posted so you can see that. And please feel free to comment below. And thank you to Tammy Woodbury, who's one of our panelists in October. And she just did a video and posted it on Wire on negotiating with other agents. Now, let's face it. Some agents you negotiate with are great. Some suck. She has some great tips, so you're going to want to watch that as well. So, ladies, I'm going to have to let you go because my throat is starting to swell again. And I love you. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week.